Howdy, howdy. In this video, we're looking at what I'm pulling this week as a normie reader, as one who is in it for good stories, great art along the way. And it's a little bit of a lighter week, but not lighter on the wallet because of the Specter DC Finest pull. Let's take a look at what I'm pulling and what I'm most excited about. If you are pulling any of these books, let me know what you're most excited about, or come back afterwards, subscribe to the channel because I will be reviewing these books in the coming weeks. So starting with Batman, Superman, World's Finest, I am really enjoying the Bizarro Man, not Bizarro Man, but the Bizarro world that Wade is playing with. We got Bizarro Brainiac coming in, as you can see in the story. And I don't know too much about the Bizarro mythos, but the whole circles are cubes. You had Robin blowing a cube bubble. The world is a bubble, and that's causing issues. I am very excited for this one. Loving all the things that Mark Waid is writing, although he's not popular among the circles that I tend to subscribe to. Batman and Robin Year One, another Waid book, but this one is really elevated by the Samney art. Just absolutely loving the art here. I did pull cover A, and this is combining the best of what people liked with the Batman movie, where you've got more of the noir, more of the ground level criminal element, a little bit of what Nolan was doing with The Dark Knight, and we've got multiple clay faces now. And it looks like maybe we got some Clayface Robins coming to confuse Batman. Batman looks a little bit worried here. So I'm very much looking forward to that one. I am loving Batman and Robin. And a character that I really want to learn more about and dive into more is the Specter. The idea of the physical manifestation, or the, what's the word? The not embodiment, not... what do you call it, where a demon gets into someone's body or whatever, takeover. But anyways, the physical manifestation of the wrath of God or the judgment of God. I think it sounds like a character I'd be into. And so what a great way to get into it than the DC Finest. I've got a few DC Finest. I'm getting about a third of them to get some of the characters, some of the early stories to see. I know someone at my LCS got the omnibus, and that thing is a monster. It is a chunky monster. I'm going to start with this, and I'm looking forward to that one. Dick Tracy, man. Dick Tracy is a lot of fun. We got the Summer Sisters. What was their names? They said their names. It was May and June, I think. Was that it? They are kind of devious. You know, I'm not saying they're scary, but they're scary in that they seem to have no mercy. So I am super enjoying everything that Dick Tracy's doing. He is really, every issue just gets better and better. And then Fantastic Four, issue 1, didn't care for the start. Issue 2, okay, I think we're getting there. We're getting a little bit of, I think, the Marvel, hey, we want to promote Sue and we want to push Sue in all the marketing and even with some of the dialogue. But when you get to the actual story, it's not really about Sue. It's about the Fantastic Four. And they're doing a really good job. I don't like the way Marvel and editorial is handling this. From what I'm reading, it seems like Ryan North he flat out said he's continuing the story he started in the last volume. And I think Marvel is just getting in their own way. So I kind of expected to drop this after issue 3. But if issue 3 is as good as issue 2 was, then I'm still in it to win it. And I like the time travel element that's kind of been introduced in the last issue as well. And G.I. Joe pulled me back in a little bit last issue. The Baroness and CoverGirl story was just not up my alley, but we get a little bit more of the side stories here, and we've got Major Blood, going at it with the Baroness, and so I think we are cooking here. Not my favorite issue or story arc, but it's still a good story. Ghost Pepper 3, not my usual read, but I'm still enjoying it. When you have an artist that really loves what they're doing and really just crafting amazing art with world building here, and I like that they're introducing a lot of things without overly explaining it. There's a lot left to the imagination. There's a lot left to want to read, to discover. Just absolutely really enjoying Ghost Pepper here. The Incredible Hulk is on my pull list, and just as I predicted, I was getting the trades. I decided to pull the singles because I'm loving these covers, man. These covers are amazing. And I said it in a video a few weeks ago or a few months ago. I said, as soon as I'm pulling these issues now, they're going to end it and reboot it. And sure enough, they announced the Immortal Hulk, I think is what it is. But I'll still continue getting the singles here. I haven't been reading them because I'm still catching up on the trades, but that is on my list to continue to collect. Invincible Universe of Battle Beast, and we finally got Battle Beast on the planet with the Prince alien guy. Last issue was a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a transition, a little bit of an exposition, but now he's got this crazy weapon. I think we're going to have some twists revealed. Obviously I think the characters are walking into something that they don't expect, and maybe, just maybe, look at Battle Beast here. He's got a little bit of a look in his eye like, oh yeah, I finally found a worthy adversary. So I am looking forward to that one. Let's see here. Krypto, I am loving the last issue. Oh my goodness, I think I gave the last issue a 5 out of 5. Love that issue of Krypto being the super dog. And in this one, I am just enjoying these, one-off stories of just Krypto being Krypto. He's, he came into the DC universe in the original Superman, or I guess it was Action Comics, right? Wasn't it? Or Adventure Comics. He came in as a troublemaker, but here he's showing some heart. He's showing that, he is a good dog, a good boy at heart. So I am absolutely digging everything that Krypto is doing. Back to my pull list here. Deadpool, Batman. I'm still kind of, I need to ask my LCS, because I know there's Deadpool, Batman, and then next month there's Batman, Deadpool. Are they the same books? Are they different stories? Is this like a part 1 and the next one's a part 2? I'm not sure. But the main story being written by Zeb Wells and drawn by Greg Capullo. But of course, I'm going to pull the artgerm cover here. I wish it was Deadpool and Batman. I would love to see an artgerm Deadpool and Batman, but artgerm did get a Batman cover just a few weeks ago with Batman #1. So I'm okay. I don't like it when they use the covers for books as basically like, we have this extra art, let's just throw it on here. I don't like it. But again, it's a Marvel artgerm. I'm going to get it for my collection because that's how I do. Let's see here. They also said it's got a backup story spotlighting Marvel and DC. So we've got Daredevil and Green Arrow. That could be a really cool combination. I'm curious if Green Arrow is going to know that Daredevil is blind, or if maybe they're going to be adversaries at first, and Daredevil will be dodging Green Arrow's arrows. I don't know. And Captain America and Wonder Woman. I hope that's good. Captain America, I didn't like. I unsubscribed from the current Captain America run, but I still think Zdarsky can write a good Captain America based on what he did on Avengers Twilight. And I think Captain America and Wonder Woman are a really cool team up here. And then Jeff the Landshark and Krypto by Kelly Thompson. This is going to be amazing or fall incredibly flat. I hope it can. I think since it's a backup story, it's not going to be as bad as the It's Jeff comic books. And I hope it'll be just as good as the comic strips there. So looking forward to that one, especially the cover for my collection. And then finally, Rome Eternal. This one's been on quite the hiatus. Last one came out in January. And I don't think I got it till February because of all the diamond shenanigans. But I am pulling this. Shout out to John's Longbox. I'm pulling it to support Oscar Carino, who does amazing color work. Again, as I reviewed in my Elysian Fields review, I'm not the biggest Rome guy. I'm one of the few men that don't think about Rome every day or every other day. But I am enjoying this one, the kind of future not even alt history, but alternate future of Rome and what that could look like. It's an interesting world, but this one I'm definitely pulling for the art. So hopefully this one's not delayed and this one will actually show up. It is an absolute gorgeous, and I might do a review of all of them. So very excited for this one if it does come in. So that's my pull list. I've got a few consignments I won't be able to share. I'm doing this digitally here because I'm going to the comic book shop tomorrow. That is Thursday, September 18. Because I'm just going to, the comic book shop's a town over from me. And so, if I'm going to be in the area on Thursday, I'm going to wait till Thursday. I'm not going to make 2 trips to the town over. So I'll go there tomorrow, and any consignments I'll share next week. So if you want to see me review independent comics on Fridays or Big 2 comics on Mondays, by all means, like and subscribe. This is a new channel. We're restarting from zero because the old channel, I wanted to focus on just the trading cards. This is going to be all focused on comics all the time. So please like and subscribe. If you want to hear my take and more reviews and let's just nerd out together. The whole purpose of this is to nerd out together. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have friends that read. You know, they say reading comics is an introvert's hobby, but I think we can still have fun talking to each other. So do that, subscribe, like, let me know what you're excited for down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Adios.